Ayan, we're live. We're back. Ayan. So, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. So, I am Mads from Doha, Qatar, originally from the Philippines, and I am hosting this live, and I will be with my business partner and my mentor. So today we will be tackling about peer pressure, influence of peer pressure in today's society. So ngayon, sa panahon ngayon ng social media at instant comparison, mas matindi ang peer pressure kumpara before, 'di ba? So sa ngayon tatalakayin natin at kung paano naapektuhan ang buhay ng peer pressure ngayon at kung paano ito nagma-manifest and effect nito sa iba't ibang aspeto ng buhay at kung paano natin ito malalabanan. So ngayon, ipapakilala ko lang ang aking mentor and business partner. Ayan, so Arian. Hello, sis.
Hello, sis. Hi, everyone. Hi, Renee. Ayan. Just to introduce myself, I'm Ariane. I am here in Canada. I'm living here in Windsor together with my husband and two young kids. And I have been an IT programmer in the Philippines for 12 years. And then I moved here in Canada in 2022. I started here as a student. And now I'm an IT analyst, but currently I'm also doing this online business. So I'm a proud digital business owner, like Mads.
Hello. So,
Hi.
just to introduce myself, I think I forgot because this is the second time, right? I am Mads, and me and my family have been living here for 20 years, but I've been living here for 15 years because I finished my school. I went back to Philippines, so I'm back here with my family. So I'm also a business owner, a business mentor, like Sis Aryan, and I'm a graphic designer by profession. And I have worked with multiple industries now. So again, going back to our topic, which is the peer pressure. So defining the peer pressure, diba? What is peer pressure? Peer pressure or influence is when you do something because you want to feel accepted and valued by your friends or other people. It can be positive or it can be negative. And coping well with peer influence is about getting the right balance between being yourself and fitting in with your group, within your group. So, Sis Aryan, you want to share something first?
Yes, yeah. So, happy Saturday, everyone. So we're going to discuss like the impact of peer pressure in today's society. It's kind of sensitive kasi alam naman natin yung mga tao, ang daming nasasabi, lalo pag online, right? But we're going to define peer pressure like what Sis Mad said. It's it can be it can have a positive or negative effect or impact. But if I believe if we know ourselves better, if we're aware, if we know ourselves, then we can like discern properly what's right and what's wrong. And hindi tayo masasway ng peer pressure, right? Kasi back then, sobrang mahiyain ako eh. When I get to be with a group or barkada, I'm kind of playful, pero na-attach ako sa friends. Tapos, syempre, nandun yung liking na and desire that I wanted to belong, 'di ba? Kasi yun yung parang yung reason natin bakit we wanted to be with friends, we wanted to be with a group circle of friends. So gusto mo yung mga taong na-appreciate ka, tapos you're trying to find people who will have your back. And because of that, I personally am influenced by them, 'di ba? Parang hindi mo na rin napapansin minsan, pero yun pala yung decisions mo, yung mga choices mo sa buhay na ano na rin pala influenced by these people around you. So pero yun as we grew apart, syempre yung with friends, right? as we grew apart, I grew, I've matured, and I've experienced different things. Sila din, ganon. And we had different perspectives, other perspectives. So I guess I'd say, at least ngayon, I know better now, right? Ikaw, Sis Maz, ano yung experience mo dyan?
Experience ko, marami, pero as of now, isa sa mga naaalala ko is like recently since I am like introvert, so I don't really go out. But since I'm with my mom, with my family, and recently my mom did her microblading. You know, medyo uso kasi ngayon sa social media, nakikita niya kung ano yung uso at hindi. So, minsan nakikiuso rin siya na nakita niya yung uso, yung ganong microblading. So, kaya siya nagpa-microblade kasi wala daw siyang kilay, ganyan, pangit. So, para lang ma-accept and syempre yung friends niya nagpapaganon din. So, naapektuhan din yung desisyon niya sa sa peer pressure na yon na tinatawag natin kasi yung mga friends niya gumawa, so pati rin siya, parang naengganyo,
Yes.
right? So ganun
Yeah.
ganun kasi ngayon tayo eh. Minsan naengganyo tayo dahil sa ginawa ng friends natin or kung ano yung nasa environment natin. So
Yeah.
iyon siya. Yun yung isa, 'di ba? Kasi marami na ngayon ng ang peer pressure. Maraming
Yes. Yeah.
effects. So, isa na rito is yung physical to digital, 'di ba? Tulad nga
Oh,
nung nabanggit ko before kanina is dahil nakita ng mom ko sa social media. 'Di ba? Dati naririnig lang natin sa mga friends natin yung kino-compare tayo, ganyan. Ngayon, pati yung nakikita natin sa social media, 'di ba?
mm,
So from
true.
physical to digital,
Yeah. So,
nag-e-evolve siya.
yes, it has evolved, correct. So, dati, 'di ba, we hear opinions and feedback from people we know. Tapos it's very rarely, nung walang internet ha, syempre, it's very rarely that you will hear yung chismis, yung hearsay from people whom you don't even know or you haven't even seen. Yung kunwari na taga ibang barangay, medyo matagal bago malaman kung talagang lilipad yung chismis sa kabilang barangay, right? Pero ngayon that it has gone digital, the scale, the reach is massive, di ba? And the news travels so fast now, faster, di ba? And on our part, minsan, right now, we see a lot of things in the internet na hindi natin alam before. And sometimes, if we're curious, we're risk takers, or sometimes we're other people, they may be even gullible, di ba? It's kind of hard to resist the urge kasi parang nakikita natin na, ay, ang daming gumagawa nito. Ang daming bumibili nito. Yan. So, ang dali nating masway and it's very hard to control. And minsan, aminado rin ako dyan. Yan. Yan. So, there are also some, di ba, emotional and psychological effects ng peer pressure na minsan hindi rin natin na papansin, di ba? We're not aware kasi we're too busy doing things na makakapag pasok sa atin doon sa group. Like, because we love to belong in a group, right? So we try to fit in. And then we value too much how others see us, we value the opinion of others so much that we're blinded sometimes, di ba?
Mm. So, ano ka lang, si Sis Eileen, ayan, di ba? All the way from Japan. Hello, Sis
Hi,
Eileen.
Sis
Thank you for
Aileen.
tuning in. So, yes, correct ka dyan. Kasi, di ba, iba na nga, iba na anxiety and self-doubt because of the peer
Yes, correct.
pressure. Kasi we constantly compare ourselves to others because
Mm,
para lang, 'di ba, dahil nagiging insecure na rin tayo because of this. And
true.
dahil dito na nawawalan tayo ng lack of self-confidence. 'di ba? And
Yes.
other than that, meron din tayong tinatawag na fear of missing out or tinatawag nilang FOMO dahil nga yung social
Yeah,
media.
yeah.
So, yung mga
Gusto natin
tao
lagi tayong nasa uso.
true, kung ano yung nakikita nga natin sa social media and yun yung mga sinusunod natin kadalasan. Guilty rin ako dito minsan, minsan lang. Like especially sa food, yan, diyan ako guilty. Na, "Uy, kain tayo dun." Uso
Ako
yun.
din.
May bagong restaurant dun, mukhang
Yeah,
masarap, right?
correct,
So,
correct.
dahil
Saka
dun
when we take the risk or, try something, kasi pag nakita nga natin from the internet, from the web, when we take the risk to try it, yun na yun we're easily influenced. And there can be two sides to it, di ba? Again, sabi natin, it can be positive or it can be negative. Pero, hindi pa natin naman agad nalalaman if the effect is positive or negative sa atin, di ba? So, I guess siguro, mag, ano ba, malalaman mo na lang kapag na-experience mo na yung impact nung ginawa mo. 'Di ba? Hindi rin agad-agad. Kasi, yung, like for the positive side, it could be instantly the feeling of victory. Alam mo yun? Yung parang ramdam agad natin pag positive. Uy, belong ako. Uy, kaya ko pala to. Di ba? Parang ganun. So, we emerge on the brighter side. We feel relieved, we feel happy, we are more confident, and then we instantly feel na we've learned something new. 'Di ba? That's the positive. Pero on the other hand, yung the negative side, if we're unsuccessful and um if we're unsuccessful and there's like you feel shame, anxiety, fear, yung sabi mo nga kanina, a lot of negative feelings. Sobrang dali naman yan pumasok sa atin it makes us feel heavy, uneasy. Siyempre, yung term sa ating mga Pilipino, yung para tayong napasok. 'Di ba? Yung ayaw na natin siyang ulitin. Kasi if in turn we heard things from people, lalo na yung mga taong nakakakilala sa atin, family, friends, mga classmates, workmates, etc., 'di ba? Then parang para sa atin it will take time before we heal or before we decide to try again, 'di ba? And sometimes worse, we will never do it again. Parang ayaw na, ayaw ko na. 'Di ba?
mm,
Kasi napahiya tayo and we don't want to feel that way again, 'di ba? Pero at the end of the day, if you see the real impact nung nangyari, nung experience, that is still learning something new, learning something from the experience. Parang na-enrich ka pa din ng experience. And the negative emotions may be heightened at that time dun sa negative side. Parang, syempre yun yung kasi syempre, unang-una nafe-feel mo yung negativity, di ba? Parang nahihiya ako, natatakot ako, ganyan. Pero ang hindi natin na-realize nga that in the end, parang at the end of the day, we still won because we still learned something. And for me, sometimes, or I guess most of the time actually, learning the hard way is actually more valuable. 'Di ba? Kasi hindi mo siya makakalimutan agad eh. 'Di ba? So ang tanong diyan is, why should we be scared, right?
mm. Yung
Yun.
akin naman, siyempre yung sabi mo 'di ba, yung nagko-compromise minsan yung self-values natin just to fit in with the norms or with the society kung tinatawag. So, minsan nawawala na yung authenticity natin kung ano talaga yung gusto natin at yung pagiging totoo natin sa sarili natin kasi minsan nahihiya tayo dahil
Yes.
iba yung gusto natin sa
Yeah.
gusto ng friends natin, 'di ba?
Yeah.
So, yun yung gaya nung sabi mo na ni-rephrase ko lang. At isa na rito is yung nung college tayo, nung high
Mm.
school, let's say nung high school, habang nagde-decide pa tayo kung ano yung gusto natin maging or anong course yung gusto
True.
nating i-take. Isa yan sa talagang ano, kasi mga friends mo gusto ganitong course, ikaw ganito.
Totoo.
Actually, kahit ako sa nung high school dito kasi ako 'di ba nag-high school, karamihan ng friends or hindi ng classmates ko, ang mga iti-take nila is accounting. Tapos sa schoolmates ko or sa classmates ko, parang isa, dalawa lang kami yung sa field ng arts. So,
Hmm,
parang nahiya ako kasi nasa matatalino section ako tapos parang left out talaga ako nun. Pero hanggang sa parang dumating na lang din ako sa point na parang bahala na, magshi-shift na lang ako if ever hindi 'to para
yeah,
sa'kin.
yeah.
Pero gusto ko siya i-try, sabi ko.
Sa akin I guess yung recent na pinakamalaking leap for me, yung experience na pumunta ako dito sa Canada. Kasi 'di ba during the pandemic, sobrang dami yung nag-explore na makapag-migrate. Yung patapos na yung pandemic, nung nag-open na yung mga borders. So, yung meron akong mga friends na nagpunta dito and then nung una hindi ko pinapansin kasi sabi ko, why would I? Parang may matino naman akong trabaho and all, pati yung husband ko, right? But um, in the back of my mind, at the back of my mind, may desire pa rin naman ako to work abroad. Pero hindi pa yon nangyayari sa akin. So, nung pandemic, when I saw that there are a lot of people migrating, Australia, Canada, New Zealand. Sabi ko, pwede yata nating i-explore. Kasi ang dami ko talagang nakikita. And then finally, when I saw a college barkada, and then yung workmate na namin noon ng husband ko, nakarating na rin dito. So sabi ko, I think kaya. And it's not just sa akin, sa experience na yon, it's not just the influence of these people. Siguro it started as influence kasi nakita ko siya sa social media na ang dami-daming gumagawa. Pero nandun pa rin yung desire na gusto ko rin talagang umalis ng Pilipinas or gusto ko rin magtrabaho sa ibang bansa. So I guess that's where the line that's where you draw the line, yung parang alin ba yung negative, alin yung positive, alin yung susundin ko, alin ba talaga yung gusto ko. Yung ganon. Yun yung sa experience ko.
Pero grabe 'di ba, talagang nag-research ka and all and
Yes.
DIY.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
very proud.
It's a journey. And it's still
Mm.
a journey kasi until now we're still waiting for the approval. Pero at least, 'di ba? The
Nandiyan ka na.
important thing there is we started it. Like we did
Yes.
it, 'di ba? Yun yung
Mm.
importante.
So, shout out then, this is Annalyn from watching from Netherlands. Wow,
Oh,
hello, thank you for
thanks,
joining
Annalyn.
me. Ayan, so going back, yun, talagang minsan talaga dahil nga sa peer pressure,
Mm,
nako-compromise ang ating desisyon. And
mm,
so ngayon, paano ba natin i-de-deal ang peer
mm,
pressure na yan? So, para sa akin, dahil yung self-awareness, dapat alam mo kung ano talaga
true.
yung gusto mo. Kasi importante, at the end of the day, ikaw pa rin ang mag-aano niyan eh. So tulad niyan yung courses, 'di ba? At the end of the day, kung accounting ang tinake ko, what if hindi ko rin siya magampanan? Sino magsa-suffer? Ako rin, hindi naman yung friends ko, hindi naman yung classmates ko, 'di ba? Kasi ano eh, mahirap yung 'pag hindi mo gusto kung ano yung
True.
tinapos mo or something. Ang dami ko ring kakilala na tinapos nila yung doctoral, pero iba yung pinursue nila. Sayang! Like sa dental,
Mm,
doctor sa dental, kasi yung family niya may dental clinic and all, so na-pressure siya dahil sa family naman niya, 'di
mm.
ba? So ang hirap na ano, dahil iba yung gusto niya. So, ayun.
Sa
And
yeah, yeah,
sige,
yeah. Sige, go
go,
ahead.
go.
Yung sa'kin hindi, yung sa'kin kasi yung sabi mo nga self-awareness, right? Sa'kin naman, yung right mindset siguro is self-love. Kasi if you love yourself, 'di ba, magiging aware ka. magiging aware ka sa paligid mo, sa sarili mo, kung ano yung mga gusto mo, what are your weaknesses and strengths, and paano mo sila gagamitin, both weaknesses and strengths, to use it effectively in a situation na you have to face, right? So if you love yourself, you will not focus on people who would say like negative things about you, 'di ba? Hindi ka magfo-focus dun sa negative. Hindi ka magfo-focus, hindi mo bibigyan ng pansin yung mga tao na those people who will try to let you down. You know, yung hihilahin ka pababa or yung mga decisions na mag-lead dun sa ganong situation. And in a situation, you'll try to navigate, you'll try to find like-minded peers kasi doon ka, feeling mo, doon ka belong. They are the people who are going to support you, to push you to reach your goals, yung kung ano talaga yung better or best for you, di ba? And naiintindihan ko naman, I know that it's kind of hard to resist kasi nga, ang dami nating nababasa sa sa internet, ang dami nating, kasi isang research lang dyan, isang tanong kay Google, ang daming result na ibibigay sa'yo. Hindi mo na maiintindihan kung anong susundin mo, right? Yung iba nga, minsan, they parang self-diagnose, di ba? Kahit na importante na pumunta sa doktor, di ba? It's kind of hard to resist kasi ang dali-daling makuha ng information. I totally understand it. But kung kilala natin yung sarili natin, we would know kung paano natin i-discern yung what's good and bad. Kasi yung internet din naman is nandyan, yung web is nandyan, and it also has good and bad effects, di ba? And you just have to know how to filter out yung mga information na hindi talaga para sa'yo or it will not serve you. And if you have a deep sense of self, di ba, you will be able to decide what's best for you in every situation, not because of the peer pressure, 'di ba? Hindi dahil maraming gumagawa nito. It's not because majority of the people that you know are doing it, are buying it, 'di ba? Madali sa iyo to decide kung kailangan mo ba talaga, kung 'di ba, kung kailangan mo talaga, kung gusto mo talaga, what's good and what's bad, and of course, you know, sa akin lastly, ang laki din ng part ng intuition. You have to ask for guidance sa Lord, 'di ba? Para at least meron kang Holy Spirit. Alam mo, madi-discern mo kung ano yung tama para sa iyo.
So, ayan, sabi ni Sis Anna,
correct,
na
yes.
guilty daw siya and filter out. Lagay siya, di ba?
Oh my God, naalala ko before, nung nasa Pilipinas, kasi uso yung Shopee, di ba?
Till now.
Sobrang dami kong na-order from Shopee. Tapos sabi ko, hala, ang dami kong nang nagastos. And then one day, I woke up na parang hindi ko pala kailangan. Pinanood ko yung Marie Kondo sa Netflix. Tapos natauhan ako. Sabi ko, parang ang dami ko nang binili na hindi ko naman talaga kailangan. So, every time ngayon that magsha-shop ako online, iniisip ko muna 2 times, 3 times, maraming beses kung talagang kailangan ko ba. Kasi iniisip ko, may space ba yan dito sa bahay? Uy, kalat lang ba yan? Ganon.
Tsaka kung baka mamaya, ano lang yan, like, impromptu or gusto mo lang ngayon, pero bukas ayaw mo na siya.
Correct.
Diba? Kaya ako, puro add to cart lang, tapos sa ibang araw ako magde-decide kung ibabay ko na talaga siya. Kasi alam ko rin ako, puro ano lang ako yung takaw mataba ko sa pagkain. Parang impulse buying ako minsan. So, sabi ko,
minsan ganyan din yung ginagawa ko.
Sa Shopee, walang limit. Kahit more than 100 yung ano mo. Kasi sa AliExpress kasi ako nag-order dito. Hanggang 100 lang. So, more than 100 na yung items.
Madami pa rin yung 100.
Pero sa isang upuan, di mo naman siya ginagawang 100. All in all,
Pag nag-a-add to cart, add to cart.
Mm. Kaya minsan din ako rin gaya mo, ako nililimit ko rin yung time ko sa
Mm.
social media in a sense, nag-a-unfollow ako.
Mm.
Nag-a-unfollow na ako ng mga account, hindi well, account ng tao, kumbaga
Mm.
friends pa rin kami, pero ayoko lang minsan makita yung mga ano niya, mga post niya, ganyan.
Oo. Yeah.
So, yun na rin yung ginagawa ko, nag-a-unfollow na rin ako
Setting
ng
boundaries, right?
yes, na ako para hindi ko rin makumpara yung sarili ko.
Mm.
Kasi minsan kung ano-ano rin yung naiisip ko, eh.
True.
So, para lang ma-reduce din yung peer pressure na yun, kasi
Mm.
nakikita mo yung friend mo, "Ay ano na, nasa Canada na, ako nasaan na?" Yung gano'n, yung
Mm.
nako-compare ko yung sarili ko. So, minsan
Napakadali na isipin 'yan, 'di ba? Kasi nakikita na lalo na pagka yung same age, alam mo 'yun, parang
mm,
tas yung mga, dati mong classmate na kilala
mm.
mo din, alam mo, pero alam mo 'yun, parang ang dali-daling mag-compare.
Actually, ngayon sa panahon ko ngayon, 'di ba yung mga uso na ngayon yung kasalan, nag-aanak, minsan nape-pressure ka. 'Di
True.
ba? So, ako nasaan na, sila nandito na, yung gano'n. Kaya
Mm.
minsan nag-a-unfollow ako kasi parang
Mm.
ayun, ang hirap. Para lang hindi ma-compare yung sarili ko, 'di ba?
Yes. Yeah.
So, isa rin yung agree din ako sa sinabi mo is yung practicing the mindfulness kasi kung
Mm.
aware ka, 'di ba,
Mm.
mas
Mm.
mas makakatulong 'yan sa pag-aano mo, pagiging yung peer pressure na 'yan. Mas
Mm.
aware ka at alam mo kung paano mag-resist
Hina-handle,
doon.
yes. Mm.
Mm. So, isa rin yung journaling para aware ka at hindi naka-public
Hmm.
yung problema mo and gusto
Mm.
mo lang mailabas, 'di ba?
Yes, yeah. Kasi iba din yung 'pag maglalabas ka sa social media, eh.
Mm,
Parang yan, diyan na papasok yung mental and psychological impacts, eh, 'di ba?
mm. So, para sa'kin, ano ba, isa yung closing lang natin is yung pause and reflect na
Hmm.
maganda, stay true to your values and recognize na iba't iba ang pathways natin, 'di ba?
Mm.
So,
We
ayun
are
siya.
we are creative beings. So, hindi lang tayo confined dun sa mga sinasabi ng iba. Yun nga, let's try to dig deeper kung sino ba talaga tayo, kung ano talaga yung mga gusto natin, yung our deepest desires. Yan. You know yourself, understand yourself, and then acknowledge yung things that you want and don't want, 'di ba? Wala naman ding masama kung ayaw mo. 'Di ba? There's no right or wrong. And we cannot really dissect and remove yung niya. Kasi sabi natin, dalawa yung effects, positive and negative. And we cannot really dissect or remove the negative feedback. Kasi, again, at the end of the day, whatever the choice or decision is, ultimately, it gives us yung golden nugget, yung learning, and yung growth, di ba? So, we don't have to be too scared about what others would say. I guess we just have to stand up for ourselves. Sa atin pa rin talaga. Doon pa mapasok yung self-love. All the way, di ba? And yeah, we're aware that it could be really hard, pero just try. Just try. Personally, ako din, I'm still in the process of building that confidence, di ba, in myself. Pero the important thing nga, as we've mentioned earlier, is that I've started. You should just start, yung magsimula ka lang. Kasi unti-unti lang talaga yan. And when you are at the point na where you listen more on your inner self, you don't get to easily submit to peer pressure. 'Di ba? Kasi kilala mo na yung sarili mo, naiintindihan mo na ano yung what's best for you, ano yung tama, ano yung mali. So, hindi ka na magpapadala dun sa peer pressure. Yun nga.
Wow. Wow, Sis Ana, yes. Stand for ourselves and whatever happens, go, go, go. Talagang right now, it's currently 4:30 for her sa Netherlands. And for Sis Eileen,
Wow!
yeah, it's so late for her. Know your
Thank
values
you
and
for
build
your
your
support.
self-confidence. What time is it for you? It's currently around 11:30 in Japan right now. Wow, thank you.
Thank
Thank you
you
for
for your
tuning
support, sisters.
in. Ayan. So, ayan nga, totoong hindi naman talaga natin maiiwasan, 'di ba, ang peer pressure. Ah, pero hindi nito kailangan kontrolin din yung desisyon dahil
Mm.
lang sa peer pressure. Ang important is maging totoo lang talaga tayo sa sarili natin at tandaan na iba't iba talaga ang journey ng bawat isa, tama.
Correct.
So
Yes. Yes.
so ayun siya, bago natin i-end, gusto lang natin, um, sabihin kung i paano ba natin sila maaano sa wow, thank you Sis Anna. She loves the topic very, very much and yeah. So thank you for tuning in. And so, bago natin i-end, 'di ba, sis, you wanna share paano sila makakapagsimula if
Yeah.
dito sa ganitong business?
Yes, sure. So, if you are interested to learn more about this, about our online business, our digital business, actually, itong mga gantong bagay, we are building our, yung self-awareness, yung confidence. Sa community natin, we're taught how to do this, how to build that mindset, right? Yung strong mindset. So, kasama yan lahat sa tinetraining natin, di ba? And if you're interested to check out our online business, just go to our website that's flashed on the screen. Yan, meron kay Mads, meron sa akin, but it doesn't matter where you will register kasi you will just receive the info for the live webinar, watch our 90-minute free webinar to learn more about how you can start. And kung hindi ka naman maka-attend ng live, there's always a replay. And if you have questions, you can always message us in our social media pages. So, yun.
Wow, thank you, thank you. And yun nga, before I end this, the next time you feel pressured by this society, the peers, pause and ask yourself kung ito ba talaga yung gusto nyo or gusto mo, 'di ba? Kasi your decision would reflect your values, not the expectation of others. So yun siya. And thank you Sis Aryan
Thank you, Sis
for
Ma.
doing this live with me. Ayan. So,
Thank you, thank you.
ayan. So, sa lahat ng mga manonood at nanonood ng live na 'to, and if you're interested, you can just check out our website and, register with your name and valid email address. And if you're not available to watch the full 90-minute webinar, since you're busy, we're all busy, we have also the 20-minute summary. Pero
Yeah.
we highly suggest you to also watch that 90-minute webinar because all of the information are there. The testimonial of people who are successful in this business, right? So, yun lang. So, see you again next on our next live. So, thank you again.
Thank you, sis. Thanks, everyone.